Hello everybody, Brother Bueller here, live from my high school classroom in Idaho Falls, Idaho, just a short drive south of Rexburg. Just like to introduce myself. I am a Math 101 online faculty at BYU, Idaho. I teach basically Algebra 2 online. I also teach college algebra at Thunder Ridge High School in Idaho Falls. So math is something I love. I also love teaching at BYU, Idaho. I actually never went to BYU, Idaho. I actually ended up at Utah State, go Aggies. But my mom went to Ricks College back in the day. I went to, or my sister went to BYU, Idaho, and a ton of my friends, living so close to Idaho, or to Rexburg, a ton of people where I grew up here in Idaho Falls ended up going to Ricks and BYU, Idaho. I remember when I was a teenager, the announcement that was made by soon-to-be Elder Bednar, President Bednar at the time. He was president of the university. And then President Hinckley. And they really, really stressed that BYU, Idaho should be a special place. It already was Ricks College, but it was going to be even more special. The spirit of Ricks, they talk about a lot. It's what makes BYU, Idaho different from all the other universities in our area and in our country, in the world, really. I grew up around it. So many of my friends went there, and I've been working there teaching Math 101 for 7 years now, since 2018. One of the great things about BYU, Idaho, you have smaller class sizes. My Math 101 classes have 30 kids in it. When I was at Utah State, the Math 101 sections had 150, and you had a grad student as your professor who really had no idea how to teach. So that's great. Expanded opportunities with the track system. You've got three semesters instead of 2, essentially, so we can get so many more students into our university. In addition, BYU, Idaho was really a pioneer in online. Pathways came out of here, and just one of the best universities to do online learning. But the real difference is the spirit. In my high school classroom right now, I can't talk about that. But at BYU, Idaho, we can. We can relate everything you're learning to the spirit, because the spirit is really one of the best ways to learn, because it is kind of the source of knowledge. So having that to help you is one of the great things that makes BYU, Idaho awesome. And that's kind of what the spirit of Ricks is all about. So what I want you to do this week, think about what makes BYU, Idaho special and why you chose BYU, Idaho, instead of any other university. And then share that with a friend. Let everybody know President Meredith really wants us to amplify the message of BYU, Idaho. So share why you went to BYU, Idaho with somebody this week. And I think you'll be glad you did. We'll talk again in a week or so. And if you need anything, just reach out. I'm always here. Thanks.